I'm not trying to be sexy. It's just my way of expressing myself when I move around. Truth is like the sun. You can shut it out for a time, but it ain't going away. Ambition is a dream with a V8 engine. Whatever I will become will be what God has chosen for me. I hope I didn't bore you too much with my life story. Rock and roll music, if you like it, if you feel it, you can't help but move to it. That's what happens to me. I can't help it. Rhythm is something you either have or don't have, but when you have it all over. Until we meet again, may God bless you as He has blessed me. When I was a boy, I always saw myself as a hero in comic books and in movies. I grew up believing this dream. The image is one thing and the human being is another. It's very hard to live up to an image, put it that way. The colored folks been singing it and playing it just like I'm doing now, man, for more years than I know. I got it from them. I don't know anything about music. In my line you don't have to. Man, I really like Vegas. Adversity is sometimes hard upon a man, but for one man who can stand prosperity, there are 100 that will stand adversity. I never expected to be anybody important. I was training to be an electrician. I suppose I got wired the wrong way round somewhere along the line. I have no use for bodyguards, but I have very specific use for 2 highly trained certified public accountants. It's human nature to gripe, but I'm going ahead and doing the best I can. Those people in New York are not gonna change me none. My movements, ma'am, are all leg movements. I don't do nothing with my body. I've never written a song in my life. It's all a big hoax. The Lord can give, and the Lord can take away. I might be herding sheep next year. From the time I was a kid, I always knew something was going to happen to me. Didn't know exactly what. I was an only child, and mother was always right with me all my life. I used to get very angry at her when I was growing up. It's a natural thing. I think I have something tonight that's not quite correct for evening wear. Blue suede shoes. A live concert to me is exciting because of all the electricity that is generated in the crowd and on stage. It's my favorite part of the business, live concerts. The army teaches boys to think like men. I'll never feel comfortable taking a strong drink, and I'll never feel easy smoking a cigarette. I just don't think those things are right for me. I was an overnight sensation. I'll stay in Memphis. I'm trying to keep a level head. You have to be careful out in the world. It's so easy to get turned. When I get married, it'll be no secret. Man, that record came out and was real big in Memphis. They started playing it, and it got real big. Don't know why the lyrics had no meaning. I like entertaining people. I really miss it. Since the beginning, it was just the same. The only difference, the crowds are bigger now. Just because I managed to do a little something, I don't want anyone back home to think I got the big head. I sure lost my musical direction in Hollywood. My songs were the same conveyor belt mass production, just like most of my movies were. I'm so nervous. I've always been nervous, ever since I was a kid. I've tried to lead a straight, clean life, not set any kind of a bad example. The next thing I knew, I was out of the service and making movies again. My first picture was called GI Blues. I thought I was still in the army. That's why I hate to get started in these jam sessions. I'm always the last one to leave. I don't think I'm bad for people. If I did think I was bad for people, I would go back to driving a truck, and I really mean this. There are too many people that depend on me. I'm too obligated. I'm in too far to get out. I'd just like to be treated like a regular customer. Every time I think that I'm getting old, and gradually going to the grave, something else happens. I happened to come along in the music business when there was no trend. Those movies sure got me into a rut. When I got out of high school, I was driving a truck. I was just a poor boy from Memphis. I've been getting some bad publicity, but you got to expect that. More than anything else, I want the folks back at home to think right of me. I like to sing ballads the way Eddie Fisher does and the way Perry Como does. But the way I'm singing now is what makes the money.